What's up, YouTube? This is your boy CJ63 is also my T, aka Corey Johnson, and we're back in our video. Now, I made myself some new Lego Tornado Sirens, other than the Darley Champion Model 5, the Wayland Vortex, EOWS 6-12. I found the model for that one. 2001 Thunderbolt, Chrysler Air Raid Siren, and normal modern day Air Raid Siren. So I made 4 new sirens. The first one we have is a feral signal modulator, and they could have 3 of these and be green. So yeah, and they have those in Hawaii, of course. I've seen videos on that. And I will do a how to build on all of these sirens in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Next, we have a red ACA alerter. This is the best I can make it, but yeah, that's my version of the alerter. I made them kind of like minifigure scale tornado sirens, in case you guys are wondering. Next is the, I think this is from ACA, I don't know, but this is the Screamer siren. So yeah. And we have the Alertronic 5000. This is like the biggest siren I have ever made. That and the Chrysler Air Raid siren, they both are big, so I mean, yeah. But they are also pretty, most of these are pretty simple. But actually, I'll do a how to build in this video. So we'll do the Darley Model 5 first. Craptastic. Now, if you're young and you watch my videos like you're a little kid or something, do not do what I just did with your Legos and stick them into your mouth, because they could cause a choking hazard. Okay, so what you want to have is this piece laying around, and it has to be black. You could have this piece, if you want it red, it could be any color. Darley Model 5s are meant to be any color. You have to have a piece like this laying around though, as well, and it has to be the same color, and a piece like this laying around. You can get this from flower pieces, and it doesn't matter what color it is. I prefer mine to be green, and of course you have to have a pole. It doesn't matter what kind of pole. You can make it built or something. Most of the poles I have are built, self-built. So yeah. Other than the Thunderbolt and Darley's poles, they're not built, self-built. So here's how you build it. Alright, make sure that's in the middle, and put it on the pole, and there is your Darley Champion Model 5 siren. Next is the Wayland Vortex. Hold on, I'm gonna take it apart so that way I can show you guys how to build it. And in case you guys are asking, does the Wayland Vortex have to be gray? Yes. That is the color a Wayland Vortex is meant to be. So yeah. And I actually have the pole self-built as well, and I will show you guys how to build it. So, but first priority is the siren. So, what you want to have is a piece like this laying around. A piece like this laying around. You want to have a Minecraft furnace piece laying around, and a piece like this laying around. Alright. And there is your Wayland Vortex siren. Now, if you want a self-built pole, here's how you would build it. You want to have 2 of these pieces laying around. 2 white ramp pieces, any color basically. A piece like this laying around, connect it like that. A piece like this laying around, and a piece like this laying around, and you just stick it in there and put this on top, and bam, you have your siren on top of a self-built pole. So yeah, that is how you build a Wayland Vortex. Next is the EOWS 6-12. I do not plan to take it fully apart. Even though it's a really small siren, it has a lot of parts to it, but I will take apart its pole. Alright, so here's what you want to have. You want to have a piece like this, but it could be brown or black. A top piece like this. 6 of these pieces laying around, so you could build them like this. A gray piece like this, or a black piece like that as well. I prefer mine to be gray. This one kind of breaks the color scheme, but I did orange and 2 gray things on the top and bottom as well, so that way it's the same height. You want to have a white piece like this laying around and lay it on top of the siren, and then you put a brown or black piece on the bottom, and well, bam, you have your EOWS 6-12 siren. The pole, it's so you could either do 3 Lego blocks, or you could just do it like this. This has no connections, there's no cracks or anything, you can't see them, so this is literally a block itself. You want to have a piece like this laying around, put it on top of there. A piece like this laying around as well, put it in the middle, put it in the middle there, and put the EOWS 6-12 there, and well, bam, you have your siren on a pole. Ah, man, here comes one of the easy sirens to make. Yes, I am talking about the 2001. This is the easiest siren to make. So yeah. We'll just go ahead and build the siren first. You want to have a piece like this laying around. A piece like this laying around. And put it on the top like that. You want to have a piece like this laying around. Put it in the middle like that. And you want to have a gray or white stud, and just stick it in the middle, and bam, you have your 2001 siren. Same pole as the EOWS 6-12. So you guys know how I built it. Well, how I did what pieces you have to have for that kind of pole. Well, I'm just going to show you guys how to build the pole again, but not tell you the pieces you'll need for the pole. Also, for the Screamer, it has the same pole as the Wayland Vortex, so yeah. Next is another fairly easy one to build, the Thunderbolt. You want to have a thing like this. I know this is a tree piece, but it works with sirens as well. You could use it, if you have more than one, you could use it for all the sirens you've got. You want to have a yellow piece like this laying around, a yellow piece like this laying around. There's a reason why it's yellow, because Thunderbolts are yellow, and a yellow piece like this laying around. Even though for the Alertronic they weren't yellow. Yeah. There's your siren, and there's the pole. And well, bam, you have your Thunderbolt. Now, you could What?
Mom told me to get this knot on my hair.
I'm filming a video, and I don't want to hear about that right now.
I'll tell you
Um, Next is the Federal Signal Modulator. How to build it. God, I can't. Well, I'm not going to take the siren apart full. Okay, finally. Okay. So, the pole is actually, actually connected this time. You can see the cracks. You want to have a piece like this laying around, and when bam, you have your pole.
Is this yours?
Yes, that is mine. You want to have a black rod piece, and of course, a green piece like this laying around, and a green thing right at the bottom. Now, you will have another green piece and a gray stud with a hole inside of it, and we'll bam, connect it. Now this is for the middle piece, and we'll bam. And now for the top piece, same procedure. Oh, damn. You guys try building these sirens, believe me. It's hard. Okay. And that is how you build your 3 stacked modulator. I'm not going to do a multiple stack modulator. Now, the same siren stand as modulator is the same for the alerter as well. I'll show you guys how to build the siren, which is fairly easy. Now, you want to have a piece like this laying around and that black piece at the bottom. You want to have 2 of these pieces laying around. You want to have a piece like this laying around, a piece like this laying around, and a piece like this laying around where it's kind of, this is connected from the bottom and this is connected from the inside, where you could stick a stud in there, or something like this in there, and it connects from that end. You guys get what I'm saying. So, here's how you build your alerter siren. Now, alerters can be white, red, or yellow. I prefer mine to be red, because I have a lot of red Legos. Not red minifigure stuff, however, so there is your alerter, and now you stick it on the pole, and there's your alerter. Now you can alert the town. Alright, next is the screamer. I believe it is ACA, but let me know in the comments which, if you know a lot about the screamer siren. I know about the others. Believe me. I know about the Alertronic. I know it's definitely made by ACA. Okay, so like I said, the pole is kind of the same as the Wayland Vortexes. You have 2 of these pieces laying around, but you have to have a black piece like this laying around. And, well, man, there's your pole. Now for the siren. You want to have 2 of these pieces laying around. A gray or yellow piece like this laying around. I did gray. And a black/brown piece like this laying around. And here's how you build it. And connect it to the pole, and bam, you have your screamer. Next is the Alertronic 5000. I did the same pull procedure as I did with the Modulator and Alerter, except I did tan, and I did a brown block here at the bottom. So now I did make a mistake on the Alertronic, but I only had one yellow piece, and that was for the Thunderbolt. So do not get mad at me in the comments for making my Alertronic wrong. You want to have, two yellow pieces like this laying around. This is light green, but you could also have a yellow piece like that laying around. It goes in the back, so it doesn't really matter about that mistake. And you want to have a yellow piece like this laying around. And these, however, are supposed to be yellow, but I did mine dark pink. Yeah. Not very good. So yeah. So there's your Alertronic, and there it is on the pole, and well, bam, you have the Alertronic 5000. Now it is time for the farting siren itself, Chrysler. And I'm not going to take it fully apart, though, because that would take forever. But, yeah. Okay, so for the base, however, you want to have a base plate like this, and two of these things, plates laying around. For the siren part, you want to have a piece like this laying around, and two of these pieces laying around. Put that at the end of the siren, right here. For one of the parts, you want to have a piece like this laying around and a piece like that laying around. Connect it right here. And finally, for the biggest part of the siren, you want to have a block. Crap, you can't see. You want to have a block like that laying around. You want to have a piece like this laying around. Two pieces like this laying around. A top piece like this laying around. This piece laying around. If you get, yeah, you can see it. And that piece laying around. And bam, you should have your Chrysler air raid siren. And finally, for the modern day air raid siren. This one was the easiest one of the easiest ones to build. Not as easy as the 2001. But you want to have a piece like this laying around. A piece like this laying around. Two pieces like this laying around. And of course they are dirty, but I don't care. And two pieces like this laying around with the gray studs in the middle. I already went ahead and put the gray studs in the middle. Okay, so here's how you would build it. Oh, and a piece like this laying around. Almost forgot about that. Now, do not complain in the comments. Why don't your air raid sirens have poles, but your tornado sirens do? Well, because air raid sirens, they're put wherever. Now, I know the modern air raid siren is supposed to have a pole like the one I'm building right now, but yeah. Plus, I don't want to spend for. But here's how you would build the modern air raid siren. But I won't spend like a long time, just But yeah. So, like I said, new sirens, barrel signal modulator. I call it modular. Dang it. ACA alerter. ACA screamer, I believe, and the Alertronic 5000. Anyways, guys, that's it for you. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe, and clear a tap on the notification bell, share this live vids. I'll see you guys next video. Peace! To the homies and homegirls out there who watch the YouTube video.